Hello, Goddess Garden Book Chat. Welcome, romance lovers and audiobook aficionados, to another episode and a great review of one of our library selections. This is a book that is in my library, so I thought we'd take a look at it. I'm so glad you could join me today. And if you love a good romance that doesn't have a lot of baggage and doesn't require a lot of obstacles to get to the point, this is going to be such a great book for you. I'm thrilled to introduce the fourth installment in the Winner Takes All series by L. Blakely. This is called Limited Edition Husband, and this is a male-male romantic comedy that flips the script on the classic What Happens in Vegas setup, and it turns it into a heartwarming, laugh-out-loud tale of unexpected love. And if that weren't enough to pique your curiosity, it's narrated by two phenomenal talents, Teddy Hamilton and James Joseph. And I was familiar with Teddy's work. I'm new to James Joseph's work. I'm not familiar with him, but they breathe life into these heroes, and it is such a good time. Now, whether you're here for the humor, the swoon-worthy chemistry, or those tear-jerking moments of self-discovery, Limited Edition Husband promises to give you all that and more. So let's get ready to dive in, and let's take a closer look at what makes this audiobook such a winner in my library. I'll see you on the other side after the deep dive.
Hello, readers and fans of great books. I am Max Michael, your guest narrator from the Chat Squad. Let's get cozy with our selection of limited edition Husband by L. Blakely and narrated by Teddy Hamilton and James Joseph. This review is of Book 4 in the Winner Takes All series. Blakely masterfully delivers a charming and witty romantic comedy in limited edition Husband. This is a feel-good, laugh-out-loud story that leans heavily into the what happens in Vegas trope, except in this case, the stakes are delightfully high and oh so entertaining. The narration by Teddy Hamilton and James Joseph is the cherry on top, elevating the humor and romantic tension to perfection. The plot in a nutshell? It starts as a one-night, a no-strings plan that quickly spirals into a fake marriage full of hilarious misunderstandings, sizzling chemistry, and a surprising amount of heart. The premise thrives on the unique and contrasting backgrounds of our two leading men. Let's dive into their dynamics and meet our leading men. Gideon, the sophisticated, poised billionaire hotelier with a sharp mind for business. Gideon exudes confidence and control in all areas of his life, except, perhaps, when it comes to his heart. He's known for keeping people at arm's length, a strategy that has served him well in business but left him feeling disconnected in his personal life. His dry wit, which provides some of the story's most entertaining moments, is timely and clever. Gideon's journey is about learning to let go of his tightly held control and embrace the messy, unpredictable beauty of love. And we have Finley, a free-spirited artist with a penchant for living life on his own terms. Finley's charm lies in his open-hearted approach to life and his knack for finding joy in the little things. He's everything Gideon isn't: impulsive, carefree, and occasionally chaotic. He has the ability to find humor in even the stickiest of situations. Finley learns to balance his wild spontaneity with the stability and trust that come from a deep, meaningful connection. Together, Gideon and Finley are a study in contrasts. Their differences create friction, but it's also the sparks that ignite a romance neither saw coming. To further my point, let's showcase a couple of meaningful quotes. It's not about finding someone who fits into your world perfectly. It's about finding someone who makes you want to make room for them. This pivotal moment occurs during a heated yet vulnerable exchange where Gideon begins to recognize how Finley is changing his perspective on love and relationships. It's a turning point in their relationship and Gideon's character growth. You don't have to have all the answers, Gideon. Sometimes it's enough to just show up and try. Here, Finley says this to Gideon in a moment of raw honesty, reminding him that perfection isn't a prerequisite for love. It's a testament to the healing power of vulnerability in their journey together. The narration excellence makes these moments meaningful and ensures you champion a happy ever after. Teddy Hamilton and James Joseph bring these characters to life with a vibrant energy that captures both their banter and their heartfelt moments. For example, Teddy perfectly captures Gideon's measured cadence and hidden vulnerability. James infuses Finley with an infectious charm and zest for life. Their alternating perspectives keep the story fresh and engaging, and their chemistry enhances the intimate moments, making the listener feel fully immersed. And the audiobook has a great bonus, humorous outtakes. A delightful treat for fans, the bonus outtakes at the end provide hilarious behind-the-scenes snippets. The narrators poke fun at their own bloopers, offering a lighthearted, candid glimpse into the recording process. It's the perfect send-off, leaving listeners with smiles and chuckles. Though 11 Goddess read this as a standalone work, Limited Edition Husband is a standout addition to the Winner Takes All series according to reviews of the other books. With its endearing characters, sharp humor, and heartwarming romance, it's a story that leaves you rooting for love in all its messy, wonderful glory. If you're looking for a romantic comedy that balances hilarity with genuine emotional depth, this audiobook is an absolute must listen. Until next time, readers.
That was a great deep dive for a great story. I really don't have a lot to add because and when you look at romance novels, and a lot of what I read tend to be high drama, high stakes romances, this was such a pleasant surprise to really get lost in two characters that were just trying to figure some stuff out, not the world around them or how other people felt about how they were together. It was really just these two navigating their attraction to each other after an accidental marriage, which is just hilarious. But the best part of this book is actually the audio outro of listening to the bloopers, where these two actually give you a glimpse into the mistakes that they made as they tried to narrate the story. It is really priceless fun to hear the narrators and the challenges that they have to go through trying to get the right inflection or trying to make sure that they capture that emotion that brings the drama through when you're enjoying the story, and then listening to them laugh at their own mistakes. It is really a very entertaining book. And I think that's how I gave it that rating that I gave it. It made perfect sense to me that anything that could make me smile like that from cover to cover, didn't have any lulls, always something as a positive in the journey, even when they stumbled, even when they struggled. The way that they got through it was just something that gives you hope in that fictional romance novel genre, that it doesn't always have to be crazy when it comes to two people getting together. And so for that reason, I highly recommend Limited Edition Husband by L. Blakely. And I'm going to check out the series. I'll get back to you later to let you know what else I find in this series that's worth our talking about. Hopefully there's more stuff like that. But that wraps it up for me today. And I hope in the meantime, and in between our time together, you find a good book to read. You share it with me. I hope you'll have a conversation about these great books on Discord or just comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for us to talk about some of these books. There are so many. And if you have something that you'd like to introduce to me, I would love to read it. My computer's going crazy with notifications. One of my favorite comedians, is having a premiere. So without further ado, I'm going to go check out some laughs that are waiting on me. Hopefully you'll find some laughs in this book. And I'll see you at our, well, actually coming up is February. So I'll see you at our big reading February.